Paranormal Explorers. Today's video is going to be reacting to top 10 actual scary moments from paranormal investigation shows. So, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into it.
What? Dude, I just saw a black mass. A black mass?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actually scary moments from paranormal investigation shows.
This is terrifying. Hello?
For this list, we'll be looking at the most nerve-wracking experiences and unsettling evidence captured by professional ghost hunters for our entertainment. We'll only look at shows that prioritize an investigation as opposed to reenactments or storytelling, as horrifying as they may be. Which paranormal encounter makes your skin crawl? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Walking Full-Body Apparition. Ghosts of Morgan City. This team of investigators set out to solve the unexplained phenomena occurring in Morgan City, Louisiana. In the third episode, the trio responds to reports of strange activity at Idlewild Plantation. It has everything between rituals and a floating blue shirt.
A blue shirt was just floating with no hands, no head, no legs.
With the building supposedly empty, investigator Ben is completely caught off guard as he reviews electronic voice phenomenon EVP footage. The camera reveals a full-bodied, semi-transparent apparition crossing the hallway. Such evidence is so rare, it may easily be contested, but the crew determined the figure possibly belonged to a nurse from the early 1900s. With the pieces coming together, the wandering apparition becomes even more chilling.
You can literally see through it, dude. You can see the background as it walks through right there on the bottom.
Number 9. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Destination Fear. Led by paranormal aficionado Dakota Layden, the team faces several distressing situations at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Though not a singular moment, the crew stumbles into a few consecutive ones that keep even the most iron-willed viewer on their toes. The tension builds as Tanner and Dakota survey each floor. Eventually, they're startled by the unmistakable sound of a door creaking to a close.
What was that? What the hell was that? Dude, that was like a high squeak of like a door or something.
Following the sound, Tanner spots a cold mass on his thermal camera, alerting the pair that they're not alone.
What was that?
What?
Dude, I just saw a black mass.
A black mass?
Dude, it was like, I don't even know, it was just like a black circle.
On your thermal or on your night vision?
On my thermal.
On the thermal. That means it's freezing cold.
What's worse, Alex gets a disturbing call from Tanner, except Tanner doesn't have his phone.
What? Tanner? What is that?
The team scrambles to find the prank caller to no avail, leaving viewers tantalized and terrified about what lurks in the asylum's halls.
What happened?
Dude, I have no freaking
Producing.
Downstairs.
Number 8. Jumping Saucepan. Help,
Jumping
my house
what?
is haunted. When it comes to hauntings in the household, this UK trio are master investigators. While responding to paranormal claims related to an unassuming cottage, the team sits down with a miniature cast iron stove set that has reportedly been moving on its own. To their surprise, one of the tiny pans jumps up, touching Jane's palm.
Is there something attached to this object?
I'm sorry. What?
That move, or was it your hand?
I didn't touch it.
Some fans speculate whether this
It
one
jumped?
is authentic, but the crew
I'm so
makes a
confused.
point of allaying questions by showing multiple angles and attempting to replicate the instance. Though they don't get another response by the alleged spirit, the jump scare was definitely creepy.
Let me guys know.
It looks like it jumped. It jumped. It jumps. You see it jump.
Number 7. Woman in Black. The Haunted Hunts. In the second season premiere of this UK paranormal series, the investigators begin their multi-episode exploration of the famously haunted city of Chester. After learning about potential ghost sightings at the Chester Rose, the team set up camp in hopes of spotting one. Though doubtful of seeing an actual ghost, Danny readies a full-spectrum camera. And yet, as a perfect primer for what the city has to offer, he captures a photo of a mysterious woman in a black dress. Knowing the streets were empty
That
and
could
the
be like a
photos
person
preceding
or
and following
something.
this shot did not achieve the same results, it's possible he found an unsuspecting apparition out in the open. Even ghosts need to
Person.
get out sometimes.
That picture.
That could be a
Number
person.
6. Flying Knife. Most
What?
Haunted. In the first of this 3-part episodic feature, Yvette Fielding takes her team to the historic Standen Hall. Most Haunted builds the tension from the very start, with possible communications and temperature shifts hinting at constant activity in the building.
I'd like to get out of this room, because we've had things falling around.
Immediately following a potential sighting that leaves the team uneasy and anxious to find the intruder, they're startled as a large knife seems to be thrown from the wall.
That was right by the ladders.
That sounded like it was coming from in front of me.
While we don't see the knife fly unassisted on camera, we do witness the before and after. It leaves the team visibly shaken, which makes this moment that much more unnerving.
Look at that. I knew it. I saw some was behind
You didn't see it.
There is.
I don't
It's
know.
got around it.
Number 5.
I didn't know about that. I
Slithering
don't know about
Mass.
that one.
Paranormal
Really didn't
Lockdown.
see it. That could be
64
it could have
hours
fixed it.
deep in their stay at the Trans
I
Allegheny
don't know.
Lunatic Asylum, Nick, Katrina, and Rob are seemingly joined by a shadowy companion. While investigating the 4th floor, Rob describes a crawling mass creeping against the wall in the distance.
What? Thought I saw something move across that back wall.
Luckily for him, and the rest of us, he managed to capture the dark figure on camera.
Here, so watch again. So here we are. And it's right here that I noticed that it's moving. And it's sliding right across, right to left.
It's unclear
I didn't
what
see
exactly the
anything.
entity is, but it does seem to be moving. As if that wasn't enough to send shivers up our spines, there's also the knowledge that they'd felt a presence
really
with them
didn't see anything.
beforehand.
And Katrina,
I
our
don't think
cameraman
I've seen
Rob,
it.
and I are all experiencing a
didn't.
growing paranormal presence concentrated on the 4th floor.
Number 4. Frank Falls. Ghost Hunters.
Oh, I
When
knew
it
about
comes to
that.
paranormal
Not the
investigations,
same
Ghost
movie.
Hunters is one of the most recognizable shows in the genre. Their episodes are regularly stocked full of gut-wrenching moments, but few are quite as harrowing as Frank's
That's my
fall in the
trigger.
first season.
Frank, you okay?
While the team is investigating temperature shifts in the armory's catwalk, the sound man is thrust onto his back from an invisible force.
Something just went right through me.
He describes the sensations behind the traumatizing act, from a sudden coldness to an overwhelming rush of fear.
What'd you feel when you got
What?
and something just right from the floor, it seemed, just came up and just took me up and snapped my head back and just took me off.
Weird.
It's one thing to see something spooky in the distance, but it's another to be physically affected by it. Number 3. Wandering Shadow. Most Haunted. While investigating the Wentworth Woodhouse stables in Rotherham, Carl and Stuart embark on a chase in the main building corridors. After an endless pursuit of the person behind a rattling door, fallen chair, and other unexplained noises, Carl hears clear footsteps in the adjacent hallway.
I thought your footstep.
The two attempt to spot their tormentor when a shocked Stuart notices a shadow fleeing down the stairs.
What's that? There.
I can see it now.
Go for it. I'm right behind you.
Get your torch.
But we didn't see anything.
They run after the figure, but to their horror, no one's there. While the vanishing entity
How are you
is scary
supposed to
enough,
believe?
it's the chase that really creates the heart-racing atmosphere that leaves everyone, audience included, uneasy
how
about
are you
what
supposed to
lurks
believe
in
this?
those halls.
When you didn't see the shadow. How do we know they didn't fake this?
Definitely one of our team.
Told, but
It can't be
how do
because
we
they're
know
all over there.
that they didn't fake
Number
it?
2. Shattered Glass. Ghost Hunters. The Stanley Hotel is most famous for having inspired the Overlook
Stanley
Hotel
Hotel.
in Stephen King's
Stanley
The
Goldie.
Shining, but it also
They went
happens
there.
to be home to numerous claims of paranormal activity. Ghost Hunters Jason was no exception to this during his overnight stay in room 401. In the early hours of the morning, Jason woke to the unmistakable sound of his closet door opening.
I don't remember which. Is that the little boy?
Even more frightening,
hide in
the
the
glass
closet?
at his bedside table shattered. After ruling out temperature shifts and a tangible force, the team can only assume
401,
something supernatural chipped the glass.
Boy that who hides in the closet?
Glass actually
Something.
broke. Here's a piece.
The hair-raising encounters don't stop
normal
there, leaving viewers
room.
distressed
I
as the
can't
hotel
remember.
lives up to its horrifying reputation.
I'm not sure what happened.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Aaron thrown at Goatman's Bridge. Ghost Adventures. The historic site of Old Alton Bridge, sometimes known as Goatman's Bridge, was originally part of a Halloween special. A favorite among paranormal investigators, the bridge and its surrounding area is notorious for supernatural sightings and
I really don't
attacks.
believe in
It's a bad
Ghost
idea to be up
Adventures.
there.
It's not safe
Sorry for the
outside right
people
now.
who
It's also
do,
home to the disturbing
but
local
half the
legend revolving
time I
around the
think they're
titular
fake.
Goatman. Already
I'm
anxious about
sorry
the
for the
location,
people who believe.
investigator Aaron is
But
inexplicably thrown
I
roughly 20
don't. I'm
feet and left
sorry.
disoriented.
You all right? What happened?
Something just came at me.
Aaron's bone-chilling account of this experience is pretty unsettling on its own, but the atmospheric noise and spooky editing creates a particularly frightening moment.
No.
I'm
sorry.
The other crew members are also confronted by strange phenomena, making this episode not only memorable, but one that haunts them and fans to this day.
I'm looking in here, and something came at me and it hit me, and I literally boom. And I was just, hey, I'm gonna go look over here. I wasn't even rolling. No, I don't know.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch.
Okay, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if you want to see more like this, please comment down below. If you want to send me video links, you can send them to Paranormal Explorer. And if you want me to react to TikToks at any point, you can tag me at PaigeKirsten_18. Peace, love, do good in the world. Bye, guys.